Kia ora, and welcome to Wednesday's Economy Watch, where we follow the economic events and trends that affect Aotearoa. I'm David Chaston, and this is the international edition from interest.co.nz, and today we start with news. It's all about commodity prices. Silver has jumped sharply, gold and platinum are up, copper is at a record high, and both nickel and aluminium have surged too. Tin is at a 3-year high. Lithium is on the move up again too after 2 years of slumber. And it's not only hard commodities. The overnight global dairy trade auction surprised to the upside. A small gain was anticipated, but in the end we got a 6.3% rise in US dollar terms, 6.5% in New Zealand dollar terms. There were gains across the board, but the largest was for whole milk powder, which was up 7.2%, followed by skim milk powder up 5.4%. They follow a worrying string of declines that set in from August. Elevated buying from China was a key driver, but that was on top of sharp increases in demand from the Middle East. The 6.3% rise in US dollars was the largest since March 2021. The 6.5% rise in New Zealand dollars was the largest since September 2022. Despite these encouraging signs, overall prices are now only back to early December levels. The rises will be welcome, but on their own are unlikely to alter any farmgate payout prices. Today's recovery will need to be sustained. Don't forget, prices in US dollars have fallen 22% from May 2025, even after today's lift. In the US, the S&P Global Services PMI retreated back to a modest expansion in December after a good expansion the previous month, which was revised lower. This metric is now at an 8-month low. New business growth dropped to its lowest in 20 months as inflationary pressures bit harder there. Meanwhile, the Logistics Managers Index retreated for a second consecutive month in December. It was the slowest expansion in the logistics sector there since April 2024, with the majority of the downside pressure coming from inventory and warehousing markets. Transportation costs rose more than expected. And total vehicle sales in the US rose to a 16 million annual rate in December, up from 15.6 million rate in November. A year ago, they ran at 16.9 million annual rate, so a 5.3% decline. In China, though, total vehicle sales have not yet been announced, but it is very likely they exceeded 36 million in 2025 with growing strength in the past 6 months. That will be a 15% higher gain than the 2024 level. China equities had a decade high on Tuesday trading. Meanwhile, an historic climate shift is bringing record rainfall to China's northern regions, overwhelming unprepared cities and upending agriculture, while leaving the traditional lush south parched. In Europe, food giant Nestlé is recalling infant formula after serious contamination concerns. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 4.18%, up 2 basis points from yesterday at this time. And the price of gold starts today at $4,487 an ounce, up another $45 from yesterday and heading back towards its end-of-year record high. Silver is up sharply to $81.50 an ounce and a new record high. And platinum is back up sharply too to $2,430 an ounce and almost its end-of-year record high. American oil prices are down 50 cents, though, from yesterday at just on $57.50 a barrel, while the international Brent price is now just under $61.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is down 10 basis points from yesterday, now just on 57.8 US cents. Against the Aussie, we're down 40 basis points, though, at 85.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're unchanged at 49.4 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 61.8 and down 10 basis points from yesterday. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $92,515 and down 1.7% from yesterday. Volatility over the past 24 hours has again been modest, at just on plus or minus 1.2%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.